first opening night of Fiddler on the Roof. There is a substitution in your program that I think you should know about. In place of Eric Laudenslager, who plays one of the Russians, our student director, Brian Katz, took over 2 days. Brian's been trying to learn the dance now for 2 days, and he ended up in the hospital with painkillers last night trying so hard. So he insists, though, the show must go on, and he will be in there trying. So you give him an extra big hand tonight. Again, I thank you for coming. Enjoy the show.
Fiddler on the Roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say that every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? Stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in a word. Tradition. We've kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, even how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did these traditions get started? I'll tell you. I don't know, but it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, everyone here knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Baba, tradition, the Baba, tradition.
Let's step away to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home.
circle of our little village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Yenta the matchmaker.
Harsel, I found the perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
Really? Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rachel? She's practically blind. She can hardly see.
Tell the truth, Herschel. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks is a perfect match.
And Reb Nachum, the beggar.
Arms to the Lord. Arms to the Lord.
Here, Reb Nachum, here's 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck. Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So you had a bad week. Why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar, of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar. Far away from us.
Then there are the others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. His Honor the priest. His Honor the constable. And His Honors many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we've always gotten along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse, but delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse. It was a horse.
It was a
Tradition. Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
It's almost Sabbath, and Papa worries a lot about when he'll be home. All day long, riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Sprinza, bring me some more potatoes. Papa, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does a girl need to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Yenta's coming. She's down the road.
Maybe she's finally found a husband for you, Saito. From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, may I go out and play?
You have feet? Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old, and he had no hair. He was bald.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair, marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old. Do you have to boast about your age?
Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside. Golda! Golda, darling! I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news. Once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside? No? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And don't you know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow. Alone. No one to talk to. Nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure. Because you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Sil in the house?
Yes, Muffle, but she's busy. You can come back later.
But there's something I'd like to tell her.
Later?
Muffle, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor tailor Muffle want with Tyler? They've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play. They play? What do they play? Who knows? They're just children. From such children come other children. Muddle, he's a nothing. Yenta, you said children. They're a blessing in your old age. My Aaron, he couldn't give me children. To tell you the truth, though, he hardly tried. But believe me, he was as good as gold. Never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice? But what's the use of complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must go prepare my poor Sabbath table. So goodbye, though. And it was a pleasure talking about how to But Yenta, you said that you had news for me. News? Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall all together, and a horse will kick it in the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. Oh. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher, a good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand, of course. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Zion. My Zion? No, it's our Zion. Of course your Zion. Oh, such a match for my Zion. But Tebu wants a learned man. He doesn't like Laser. Listen to me, Gold. Send Tebu too. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it with him himself. He's a good man. A wealthy man. He'll win him over. So, you tell me how it went. And you don't have to thank me, Gold. Because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me satisfaction just to make other people happy. What better satisfaction is there? Oh, so goodbye, Gold. And you're welcome.
What did she want?
What I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor. I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model the Tailor.
Didn't ask you. Sometimes he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. I hear he has a temper that'll hit you every night, but only when he's sober, so you're all right. Did you think you'd get out, Prince? Well, I'll do the best I can, with no dowry, no money, no family background, big love, you've got a man. Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please, take your time. To this minute I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. There yet I see that you do remember you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental, it's just that terrible. Matchmaker, matchmaker, glad we don't plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches a girl can get burned. So bring me the ring, bring me the ring, buy me the wine, get me the man. This is a matchless world.
Today I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe right before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, tell me, that blessed me with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think things are a little too quiet up there. You say to yourself, let's see, what kind of mischief can I play on my good friend Tevye?
Aha, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith for Sabbath.
Well, hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. And I have something important to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving today. Dear God, you made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, there's no shame in being poor. But it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long and bitty, bitty bom. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty, bitty rich, man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I built My yacht with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, with each loud will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, all day long, I'd bitty bong. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, man, I see my wife, my gold hair, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to a heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. What a happy mood she is, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Retevia, pardon me, Retevia. Posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Bye-bye. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I like to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd bitty bong. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
You forgot my order for the Sabbath.
Sorry, Mocha, I had a little accident with my horse.
Tevye, you forgot the rabbi's order.
I know, Remendo, I know.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague, you know this.
News? Talking about news, terrible news from the outside world. Terrible.
What is it? What does it say?
In a village called Rezhenka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague. Amen.
Why don't you bring us any good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching places that they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter, but you don't do anything. You'll all chatter your way to the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No,
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university.
The university. And is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That is where I learned that there's more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the world around you.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He is right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands on your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's going on in the world.
He's right.
He is right, and he is right. Well, how can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears.
Yeah, he is. Sabbath, have you? Sabbath.
Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Perch. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Tevye, Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
No, Tevye, that was also Moses.
Also Moses. For a man with a slow tongue, you sure talk a lot.
The cheese, Tevye.
Yes. Here. Have a piece.
I have no money, and I am not a beggar.
It's a blessing for me to get here.
Very well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it is the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who's going to make this great miracle come about?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you.
Like me.
Nonsense.
Until your golden day comes, approaching, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
He's a radical.
I would be willing to teach them, open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our day.
I am a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Why does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but somewhere it has something about the chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Percy, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine.
Good evening, Papa.
And 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 this one is... This is not mine. Perchik, this is mortal Kamzoil, and he...
So, you did us a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Go. This is Perchik. He is from Kiev, and he will be staying the Sabbath with us. He is a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
Yes, Papa.
I really am a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once, the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me, as the good book
The
says.
good book can wait, get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
But you are also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Sight for 2 more. Sprint the veil to get washed. You can help me. Kava, you go too. You can wash outside of the well. Huddle, you can show him. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be different?
Tevye, I have to tell you that there's
I'm praying.
Lazy Wolf wants to see you.
Butcher? About what?
I don't know, only that he says it is important.
What can be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him, talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he is thinking about buying my new milk cow, you can forget it.
Tevye, a man sent you an important message. The least you can do is talk to him.
Talk about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
Right after the Sabbath, I'll talk with him. Amen.
Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match. And then it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Seidel. I found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a couple of weeks, I'll save up enough money to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with me.
But Mato, a few weeks may be too late.
But what else can we do?
You can talk to my father tonight. Now.
Well, why should you consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Seidel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He will yell at me.
Mato.
I'm only a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Mato, please talk to him.
All right. I'll talk to him.
It's late. Where is everybody? Wait. Come in, children. We're lighting the candles. Yes, Monto, what is it? Well, Monto, what is that?
Good Sabbath.
What's that? What's that? Come, children.
I'll have your best brandy in 2 glasses.
My best brandy, I believe, sir? What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party or something?
There might be a party, maybe even a wedding.
A wedding! Wonderful! And I'll be happy to make the wedding merry, lead the dancing and so forth. For a little fee, naturally.
Of course, a wedding is no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
Would like a drink?
Blanca? Schnapps?
Vodka.
Right away.
Good evening.
Ah, tell me, what are you doing so early?
He wants to buy my new milk. Good evening, Mr. Wolf.
Good evening, Teddy. Sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
I'll go with you.
How should it go?
All right.
And yourself?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How is your brother-in-law? In America?
I hear he is doing very well.
He wrote you.
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he were doing badly, he would write. May I?
Teddy, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
You have a few more without them.
I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you will want two.
2. What would I do with 2?
The same as you do with one.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome. Lisa, what are you talking about?
You don't know?
Of course I know we're talking about my new milk cow, the one that you want to buy from me.
A milk cow? So I won't be lonesome?
What's so funny?
I was talking about your daughter Saito. Of course your daughter Saito. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. And as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. Look, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. You won't need a dowry for her. Maybe you'll find something in your own for her.
Shame on you! Shame! What do you mean, my own purse? My Saito is not the sort that I would sell for money.
All right, we won't talk about money. But the main thing is, let's get it done with. I will be good to her. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. And why should I? You can have a good conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. And if you're wealthy enough, no one will ever call you stupid. And with the butcher, my daughter Saito will surely never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older than she is. That's her problem. But she is much younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as the butcher, but I misjudged him. He is a good man. He likes her, and he'll try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
That's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you. No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To our good health and happiness. And most important, to life, l'chaim, to life. Yes, sir, the father I've tried to be is to my right to be. Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us, lifting and bruising us. Drink l'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie dancing on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when this world is something to be joyful for?
Tonight, l'chaim. Tonight, oh my daughter, my wife.
It gives us something to think about,
Something to drink about. Drink l'chaim. Tonight.
and vodka.
Yes,
Drinks for everybody. I'm thinking myself a bride. Who is it? Tell me about it. I know.
Let's go to Kenya. Inside of your daughter, my wife. May all your futures be pleasant ones, not like a present one. Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, to life. It takes a wedding to make a say, let's live another day. Drink l'chaim, to life. Raise a glass and sip a drop of schnapps in honor of the great who loved to favor you. We know that wine good fortune gave us to such men as reason. We deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, alive. And if our good fortune never comes, here's to whatever comes. Drink l'chaim. You know, after the marriage, we will be related. You will be my papa.
Your papa. Please. You know, I've always longed for the son, but one a little younger than myself.
Good evening. Good evening, Constable. Good evening. It's a celebration. Tevye is marrying off his eldest daughter. May I offer my congratulations, Tevye?
Well, thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have a piece of news I think I should tell you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm telling you this because I like you. You're a decent, honest person. Even though you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And a note.
We've received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
Pogrom? Here?
No. Just a little unofficial demonstration.
outlived.
Not too serious. Just some mischief. Enough so that if an inspector comes through, he will see we've done our duty. Personally, I don't understand why there has to be this trouble between people, Tevye. But I thought I should tell you, and you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a good man, if I may say so. It is too bad you are not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that? Today, of all days? It's true that we are the chosen people, but once in a while, couldn't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband to my sight. Hi.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we'll discuss it together, all right?
Yes, heretic.
Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger Rachel, so he asked her for her hand. Now, Laban agreed, but only if Jacob would work with him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer.
An employer?
Yes. Now, after Jacob worked 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave his ugly daughter Leah.
That wasn't very nice.
No, it wasn't. So in order to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. So you see, children, the Bible clearly tells us, never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, heretic.
Good. Now, I have some...
Papa isn't up yet? No, Mama. Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Go clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Oh, do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, with the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him, except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son? Or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new ideas would be strange to you. Remember what the Lord said, let there be light.
Yes, but I don't think he was talking to you personally.
You know, you have spirit. Even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
What good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hubble.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. However, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions Nothing must change. Everything is perfect, exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over, but here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch. They should not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? Why, they can hold hands. They can dance together. New dances, like this. Follow me. And then... I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
We just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Bianca. Spritz, what's your name?
Huddle.
Where is Sight?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Perchik, how did the lesson go today?
Well, I think we made a very good beginning.
Aha! He's finally up. Well, what happened last night besides drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Well, do you have news for me?
Patience, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that...
Oh, darn such a man.
Title, my lamb, come here. You are to be congratulated. You are to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Pope?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it!
The butcher?
Oh, my heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
And what do you say, Psycho?
What can she say? My firstborn of bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like Suma Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman, may she rest in peace. Not like my Seitel. And now it was the Yenta. My Seitel, a bride, a bride.
Mazel tov, Seitel.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate my daughter?
Congratulations, Seitel, for getting a rich man.
Rich. Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It is no reason to marry, I tell you. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. Lord's curse. Seitel knows I mean only her welfare, am I right, son?
Yes.
There, you see?
Yes, I see. I see very well.
Both sides for my child. Why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa. Papa, I can't.
Well, what is it? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant, or dig ditches, or hoe roads. Only please, Papa, don't make me marry him.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I will be unhappy with him. All of my life will be unhappy. Don't you see?
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, please, don't force me. I'll be happy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Thank you.
It seems it was not ordained that you should have the comforts of life, or that we should have a little joy in our old age, after all our hard work.
May I speak with you?
Later, also.
I would like to speak to you.
Not now, Maxwell, I have problems.
But that's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly, like a bandage can help a corpse. Good luck.
At least listen to him, Papa.
Right. You have a tongue, talk.
Red Debbie, I hear you're arranging a match for Simon.
He also has ears.
Well, I have a match for Simon.
What kind?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a good.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Oh. Perfect. Made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is!
Don't shout at me.
I won't shout at you. Not. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Michael, who is it?
It's me. Myself.
It's him.
Himself.
Either you're completely out of your mind or you're crazy. You must be crazy. What do you think you are? Everything. The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests, all rolled into one. I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony yourself. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Reptavia. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Oh, unusual. It's crazy.
Well, times are changing, Reptavia. But the thing is, your daughter, son, and I gave each other our pledge over than a year ago that we would marry.
Gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You snitcher! You nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition! Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time I pull out the prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter, or doesn't anyone have to ask a father anymore?
Well, I wanted to ask you for some time, Reptavia, but first I wanted to save up enough money for my own sewing machine.
Oh, stop talking nonsense! You're just a poor tailor!
That's true, Reptavia, but even a poor tailor can follow to some happiness. I promise you, Reptavia, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has nothing, absolutely nothing. On the other hand, Things could never get worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my darling's face. She loves him, she wants him, and look at my darling's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Thank you, Papa.
You won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Come. They pledge their troth. Honored. Gold. What am I going to tell Gold? What should I do about Gold? Help!
Marshall, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt that we were having a celebration or something. Everyone we knew was there. And musicians, too. In the middle of my dream, in walks your grandmother Zeitl. May she rest in peace.
Grandmother Zeitl? How did she look?
For a woman who is dead 30 years, she looks pretty good. Naturally, I was up to greet her, and she said,
A blessing on your head.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
To see your daughter wed.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tale of lots of convoil.
What hole?
A worthy boy is he.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
A pious family.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after Lord, dear Uncle Mordecai. The tale of lots of convoil.
Hey, she must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
well, you're right, enough. You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf? But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher lays the wool.
You announced it, tell your that's your headache. But after a laser wolf, I say to you, tell your wolf, that's your headache too.
And my grandmother sighed to may she rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor. All I can say is all for the best, and couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head, mazel tov, mazel tov. Like Grandma Title said, mazel tov, mazel tov. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor muscle comes oil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry me.
What's his name?
The tailor muscle comes oil. The tailor muscle comes oil. The tailor muscle comes oil.
The tailor muscle comes on.
Bagels, fresh bagels.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Yes, did you hear? Tevye Seidel's very model. The tailor, not laser wolf.
Seidel's very model.
Yes, model the tailor. That's right.
Oh, what were they gossiping about? Tevye Seidel? She's going to marry.
I know. Laser Wolf, the butcher.
No, model, the tailor.
Model the tailor? Why, that's terrible. He's practically a pauper.
He can't even afford a good bottle of wine.
He can't even afford to make his own wedding suit.
Come on, take
My son Bob. Wonderful news about Model and Seidel.
Yeah, such a wonderful
Wonderful. Yes, it is wonderful, isn't it? Can't wait for the wedding.
Yeah, I see you there.
Mazel tov, model.
Congratulations. Mazel tov. Are you planning a wedding party? Of course. Yes, will you have a wedding hat for me?
Later we're ordered a hat, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I can get his hat too.
Come on, I'll show it to you.
Imagine Tevye Seidel.
Can you watch the shop for a few minutes? I'll be back soon.
Of course.
Thank you.
Mazel tov, Papa, mazel tov.
We just heard your sister's marrying model, the tailor. Congratulations.
No, Sasha, we must say mazel tov.
Please, what do you want here?
We just want to mazel tov you, Kava. All right, that's enough.
What's wrong with you, Fietka?
I said that's enough. Now stop. Now listen here, Pietka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye.
I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
Why? Is it because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Sorry. Let me tell you a little bit about myself instead. I'm an honest fellow.
Charming, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be taught these.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. By Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
Of course not. You're quite right. After you return the book, I'll ask you how you like it. We can talk about it a while, and then we can talk about life, how we feel about things. It can all turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, yeah, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
Oh, you forgot your book.
No, it's not.
All right. Good day, Carla.
Good day.
Piedka.
Good day, Peter.
Congratulations.
Everybody, quiet, please, quiet. My friends, we are gathered here to share the joy of Parkland and Zyklin where they live together in peace to a righteous age. Amen. Amen. Ah, here comes our beloved Rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years. Amen. Amen. I want to announce that the bride parents are giving the newlyweds the following. This feather bed. This new salad tablecloth. This pair of pillows.
Good pillows.
Good pillows. And this pair of candlesticks. Now let us not in our joy tonight forget those who are no longer with us, our dear departed, who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, and died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears. Let's be merry and content like our good friend Laserwolf, who has everything in the world, except a bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he wants to announce himself.
Like a good man said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I am giving the newlyweds 5 chickens. One for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Replacer, you're a decent man. In the name of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. There is a famous saying that goes...
Friend, tell you, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
If you would just wait a minute, I was only going to say...
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Aha! There you see!
I have a right to talk.
What's right? This is not your wedding.
But it should have been.
No, it should not.
Let's sit down.
We all heard the wisest words of the rabbi.
Now, I'd like to sing a little song that my mother sung at my ancestors.
You can keep your diseased chickens! You leave my chickens! We will not turn to accept them! We turn for nothing!
What's all the shouting about? They drank on it. An agreement. A sign. It's all nonsense. Seidel wanted to marry Mike. And not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself?
Why not? Yes, they love each other.
Love?
Terrible.
You're the radical.
What happens to the matchmaker?
The matchmaker doesn't matter. There was not your wedding. And the mother here to talk in the middle of the rabbi.
I say. I say.
I know. Let's sit down.
Let's sit down. Musicians, play a dance, a dance. Come on, dance, play.
What's he doing? Stop it! Hurts it! Who will dare
That's what comes from being a wild man in our house.
He's not so wild man. His idea may be a little different, but
No sin! Ask the rabbi. Ask the rabbi.
well, Rabbi,
Well, dancing,
Dancing.
it's not exactly forbidden, but...
not forbidden.
It's no sin! Now, who will dance?
It's only a dance, Mama.
Sway.
Perch. I can see she's dancing with a man. And I'm going to dance with my wife. Go there. Go there.
I am genuinely sorry, Tevye. You understand?
We understand.
Come.
What are you all standing around for? Clean up! Clean up!
In the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Seidel on her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Adel and Seidel have been married almost 2 months now. They work very hard, but they're as poor as synagogue mice. They are so happy they don't know how miserable they are. One keeps talking about the sewing machine. I know you're busy, Lord. Floods, plagues, wars, and revolutions, all those little things that bring people to you. What, couldn't you take a little time out from your catastrophes and get it for you? How much trouble would it be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg is still... Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says, why should I tell you what the good book says?
8 p.m. tomorrow morning.
So you told me.
Great changes are about to take place in this world. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally, you feel that you personally deserve...
Not only me, many people. Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what's going on. Don't you understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye, Pritchard.
Huddle. Your father and the others here think what happened at Seidel's wedding was a little cloudburst, and that it's all over and everything will be peaceful. But it won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, entire villages are being emptied of their people. It is reaching everywhere, and it will reach here. Do you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Pritchard.
But before I go,
Yes.
there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes.
A political question.
A political question. What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
Well, yes. Yes, everything is political. Why, like everything else. The relationship between a man and a woman has a socio-economic base. Marriage must be founded on mutual beliefs, a common attitude, and a philosophy towards society.
And affection.
Oh yes, of course, this is also necessary. But such a relationship can have positive social values. Why, when two people face the world with unity and solidarity...
And affection.
Yes, that is also an important element. At any rate, I personally am in favor of such a socio-economic relationship.
I think you are asking me to marry you.
Well, in a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
I am very happy, though. I am very, very happy.
So am I, Pritchard, so am I.
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, something that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, would there be a wife who shares such a difficult, wandering kind of
I
life?
was only out of sight, waiting
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, that's all we know.
Everything is right at hand, simple and clear. I have something that I would die for, something that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I have a little bit more.
When will we be married, Pritchard?
As soon as I can, I will send for you. But it will be a hard life.
But it will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Relativia. I have some bad news for you. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
I'm sorry, Pritchard. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Well, congratulations. What for?
We are engaged.
Engaged.
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Perchik. I hope you'll be very happy, but my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I give my permission to Mottel and to Zaito, so now you think you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik, but you're going away, so go in good health, and my answer is still no.
Papa, you don't understand.
You're not listening. I say no. Sorry. We'll find someone else for you here in Anatef.
Reptevian, we are not asking for your permission, only your blessing. We are going to be married.
You're not asking for my permission.
We would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head. Impossible. At least with Seidel and Model. They asked me. They begged me. Now if I get a nod, you'll marry. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition. They're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time I pulled out the thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this. A man tells me he is getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send her. And then we'll be married. I love her, Reptevian.
He loves her. Love. It's the new style. Of course, our old ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided without parents, without the matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. Then it seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, and then for this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I could, I should, but look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition! Very well, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy that makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. And what will I tell your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps if you tell her something, that I am going to visit a rich uncle. Something like that.
Please, Perchik, I can handle my own wife. Golda! 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 Hello, Golda? Golda, I've just been talking with Perchik and Huddle.
Well,
They seem to be very fond of each other, don't you think?
well,
I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I have to go inside.
What? Just like that without even asking me?
Who asked you? I'm their father.
Who is he? A
say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. Very rich. He is a good man, Gold. I like him. He may be a little crazy, but I like him. What's more important is Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. It's a new world, Gold, a new world. Love. Gold. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? When their daughter's getting married and there's trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out. Go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Gold, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well?
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked your cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Gold. The first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well?
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, stopped. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
Then I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Fish, fresh fish. Fish, fresh fish. Yeah, you would buy some fish.
Oh, that fish is never fresh.
Always fresh.
It is never fresh. I bought it from you before. It made me sick. Oh, Zidle! Zidle, darling. I saw your sister Carla with that Fiesta. And it's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Carla with Fiesta.
Will I make it up? Oh, and Zidle, I happened to be at the post office today. The postman told me there was a letter there for your sister Huddle.
Wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from her intended.
Perfect. Huddle will be so happy. She's been waiting. But it's open.
It happened to be open. Rivka! Rivka, I have such news for you! Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Zidle married Huddle and Perchik started dancing with Ted, his daughter Huddle? Well, I just learned that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. No! Yes! Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding, he
with gold up. Well, I just heard that Tabby's been arrested and gold has gone to Kiev. No, God forbid. She did.
Remember Pershing? Yes. Started all the trouble. Well, I just heard from someone who should know. What? That gold has been arrested. Otto's gone to Kiev. Tabby is acting strange. Golda has the mumps. Prinza has the measles. Milka has the mumps.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Well, they'll just have to wait a little while longer. Is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested. And convicted?
Yes. But he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how could you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do, or Moses, or Abraham? And they had troubles.
But why won't you tell me where he is, this Moses of yours?
It is far, Papa, terribly far. He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
No, Papa. He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do, Papa.
But how do you
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Now I stand with him, watching all their dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart was settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love
And how will you be married? There in the wilderness.
Papa, I promise you, we'll be married under canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two was also arrested. Well, give him my regards, this Moses of yours. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we will see each other again.
And we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Rabbi, did you hear? A new arrival at Model and Seidel.
A new arrival at Mudson Inside. I must congratulate him.
Chandler, where are you running?
To my Montmartre, there's a new arrival.
Mazel tov.
Mazel, you got it?
I got it.
I like it. Have you tried it yet, Martin?
Look, and in less than a minute, and see how close and even the stitches are.
Wonderful.
I know. From now on, my clothes will be perfect, made by machine. No more handmade clothes. Look, Rabbi, my new sewing machine. Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There's a blessing for everything. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehekianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rabbi. Sight, how's the baby? He's wonderful.
Good afternoon. Oh, good afternoon, Dick. I came for the shirt. It's ready. Thank you.
Look, our new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations. Thanks. Well, good day. Good day.
So, Mottel, how does it work?
Well, see, it's an amazing thing. You work at it with your foot and your hand.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Let me tell your father.
No, that would be the worst thing.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Lovely weather we're having, isn't it?
Sure looks like right.
Good day.
What were you and he talking about?
Oh, nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fietta and I have known each other for a long time now.
How? I would much prefer if you and he would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course. All creatures on earth have a name.
Fietka is not a creature, Papa. Fietka is a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just that he is a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which translated means a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No. Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We.
Fietka and I. We want to be married.
Married? Don't you know what this means? Marrying outside of the faith?
But Papa...
No! I said no. Never talk about this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Do you understand?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
Good, you're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Muggles the machine.
You can see it some other time. It's getting late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Come home!
Go. I am the man in the family. I am the head of the house. And I want to see Muggles the machine right now. Now let's go home. How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? I know I'm very upset about my horse. He is one of your creatures, and he has all the same rights I have. The right to be sick, the right to be tired, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it a while. What is it?
It's Carmen. She left home this morning. She's sick. I looked everywhere for her. Went to the proof. He told me they were married.
Oh, good. We have other children at home. You have work to do, and I have work to do. Go home. Go.
But Carmen...
Kamala is dead to us. We will forget her. Go home.
Little bird, little Kamala, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see
Papa, I want to talk with you. Papa, please. At least listen to what I have to say. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept them. How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, can I deny my faith, my people? If I try to bend that far, I'll break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Papa.
Papa.
No.
Papa.
No.
Papa, please.
No.
Papa.
I said no.
Papa.
I said no.
Papa.
No. No.
Papa, don't leave me.
What's rumors?
Well, someone from Zola didn't told me that in Grabolevka. There was an edict issued.
Shh. Shh. Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
They're my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for their ears also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your house and all your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anyone's way?
I came here to tell you you're going to have to leave Anatevka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. At first, I thought you might be spared, Tevye, because of your daughter, Kala.
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects you all. You have to leave.
Please, when will I know? I lived my entire life. Well, like everyone knows.
But this corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. Zolodin, Rabalevka, the whole district must be empty.
District?
I have an order and it says you must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
And you, who have known us all your life, could carry out such an order?
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And if we refuse to go?
Then you'll be forced out.
We'll defend ourselves.
Stay in our home.
Keep our land.
Refuse to leave.
We will fight. Fight? Against our army? I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my home, my land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days. 3 days!
Where will I go? After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get me out.
We should get together with the people of Zolodin. Maybe they have a plan.
We have to defend ourselves, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Very good. And that's where the whole world will be both blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Would this be a good time for him?
We'll have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A pot.
A pan. A broom.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench.
A tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who've been to Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
Stick, wood, a piece of cloth.
What do we mean? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. 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 Underfed, overworked. Anatevka.
in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you.
Money. Be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding.
Come, sisters, help me finish packing the rest of the clothes.
Go, Jens. Go, madame. I have such news for you. Remember yesterday, I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old boats. Now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land. You're going to the Holy Land.
You guessed.
What else do they? I'll arrange marriages. I'll help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye, Uncle. Goodbye, Yen. Be well.
Next year, maybe we'll meet on happier occasions.
Meanwhile, we suffer. We suffer. We suffer in silence, right? Of course, right.
I'll have to hurry, Golda. Come, Golda, we have to leave soon.
Leave. Sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. Motto, Seidel, and the baby, they'll come too, you'll see. That Motto is a person.
And Huddle and Percy, when will we ever see them again?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison and she works, and soon he will be set free. And together they'll turn the whole world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
Oh. Come, Golda, we have to be finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
Chicago. In America. Chicago, America.
I'm going to New York, America. We'll be neighbors.
My wife, Mother Sarah, may she rest in peace. Has a brother there.
Yeah, that's nice.
I hate him. But a relative's a relative.
Well, Lisa. Yeah. Goodbye. Zeitzel, are they finished inside?
Almost. Papa will see. I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him. He will not listen, but at least he will hear. Perhaps it would be best if I went inside and told Mama that you were here. She might... Papa! Papa, we came to say goodbye. We too are leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
We cannot stay in a place where people can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa.
Yes, we are also moving.
Some people are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come on.
Goodbye, Kama. Yelka.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We will return to America. Is she right?
Yes, we will be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram. We will be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice. Go inside, Tilda. Don't forget the baby. The spritz hurry. We have to catch the train and the boat. Work hard, Mom. Come to us soon.
I will work, Debbie. I'll work hard. Bye, Mom.
Come, go till we can leave those pods.
No, we can't.
All right, we'll take it.
We're going on a total of
Stop that. Behave yourself. We're not in America yet.
Come, children. Let's go.